Looking at my drip, looking at your drip. Whoa.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jazz. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. So today I just wanted to kind of come on here and give a quick little update on what's going on in my life and be just real and honest about the stuff that I am going through, like in my head and like in real life and stuff like that. So this past weekend I went to a housewarming party for my friend Sananda. You guys remember her from my car video if you saw that. And one of my friends, Justin, he's also an exercise science major. He was telling me, he was asking me about, the classes that I'll be taking in the fall. And I was asking him about what classes he was taking. And he mentioned like how he didn't have to take chemistry because he already took physics. And I was like, wait, what do you mean you don't have to take physics? Or you don't have to take chemistry? My degree plan says I have to take chemistry. And he was like, nah, it says that you only have to do one science. And then you have to do like your anatomies and your functional anatomy class. But other than that, the only thing you really have to do is either physics or chemistry. It doesn't have to be both. So in my head, I'm like, wait a minute, because I've nearly had a mental breakdown earlier this summer over taking chemistry, because if I didn't take chemistry this summer, I was going to have to wait until May to graduate. If you've seen that video, you already know what I'm talking about. If not, I will have the thumbnail in this video so that you can go check that out after. So I'm like, what? He shows me his degree plan, and lo and behold, it says, choose one of the following. And it shows all the lists of the different classes you could take. So based on the degree plan he's showing me, I can graduate in December. But based on the one that I'm currently on, I'm graduating in May. Now, we're the same major. It's not like his degree plan and my degree plan are different. Like, we're taking the same classes. So I email my advisor and I'm asking her, hey, am I allowed to follow this new degree plan as well, or am I required to stay on the degree plan I'm currently on? All right, if I'm allowed to graduate in December, then would you recommend that I just wait until May? Because I'm going to take chemistry anyways. So like, even if I did graduate this summer or this December without taking chemistry, I was going to come back to UTA and take chemistry anyways, because I need it for grad school, and I needed to take the GRE. Like, chemistry is one of the subjects on the GRE. If you don't know what the GRE is your graduate record examination. So if you want to go to get like a master's or a doctorate level education, depending on if it's medical or not, you would take the GRE. For some people, they take the MCAT, and that's for like if you want to do something in the medical field. So I pretty much email her and I ask her, since I'm taking chemistry anyways, should I just wait until May to graduate? And she's like, no, Jasmine, I recommend you go ahead and you graduate this December. She does confirm that I can graduate this December. And then she says, yeah, go ahead and just continue your enrollment to come back in the spring. So basically, I am graduating this December. So happy about that. But I was also going through like this whole dilemma where it's like, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. At one point in time, I was like, yeah, I want to be a physical therapist, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, part of me was only choosing physical therapy because of the money I can make. And then but the thing about physical therapy is I would have to, like, it's just, physical therapy is kind of like in a clinic setting. It's not really like out and active, and athletic training is out and active. You're actually with the players. Like, I'm interested in specifically sports medicine, so like physical therapy with injured athletes, getting them back on the getting them back to their sport and stuff like that. But like, physical therapy it's the rehab part that I like, but athletic training has like the sports aspect that I like. And I've just been so frustrated because it's like I don't want to settle just to make money but be miserable at my job. But athletic training, everybody, you might be thinking like, well, just do athletic training. But athletic training, there's so much. It's not just like, oh, I'm here to like wrap your ankle if you feel like you need ankle support, or tape your fingers. It's like first response. Like if something goes wrong at like a football game, a basketball game, any sport, when the first people you see run out on the field when somebody gets hurt, those are athletic trainers. So they are like, they're pretty much first response, like emergency people as well. So they're not just making sure you're staying hydrated and all that. If something goes really wrong, they have to know what to do. And that sometimes means somebody has a bone sticking out of their leg and you have to know what to do. Of course, you do call 911 in those situations, but like that's my responsibility until like the ambulance or they're basically my responsibility until the ambulance gets there. I cannot handle blood, okay? Like anything that looks gross, like somebody, if you dislocate a finger, I could probably handle that. If you have like a bone that's dislocated or something, I could probably handle that. But the minute I see an open fracture means like you broke something and like the skin has been like punctured. Things like that, I can't do it, okay? So that's why I was like, okay, I really don't feel like athletic training is for me, and I really don't feel like physical therapy is as involved as I want it to be. So I was kind of like frustrated, like what am I gonna do? Physical therapy, that's an extra 3 years of school. Athletic training, that's an extra 2 years of school. Physical therapy, you get a doctorate level degree, and athletic training is a master's. So my thought process was like, well, shoot, I might as well make more money and do physical therapy. But then just thinking about like the setting and just being either in like a hospital inpatient setting all day, or being in like a clinic all day, an outpatient clinic all day. Like I want to see them practicing. I want to be there on site with the athletes, helping them get on their feet. And I don't really know if that exists right now. So recently, and that's the one thing that like I feel like that's kind of been bothering me, is like I'm so close to graduating, which means I'm gonna have to start getting a job so that I can pay off my student debt. And I don't even know what I want to do with my life, pretty much. So I've been thinking and like contemplating over and over, like, Jasmine, what are you gonna do? Like you don't have time to waste like trying to figure things out. That's why I'm doing this internship as an athletic trainer. Or I can't really call myself an athletic trainer, but I'm doing the stuff that a trainer does, basically. So that I can get that experience, that perspective of what an athletic trainer does. And so far, I'm learning a lot very quickly, and I enjoy it. I really do. But I really want to focus more so on the physical therapy aspect. But then I've also been thinking about like things I want to do with my life spiritually. And I definitely want to do something where I can teach. So like maybe youth ministry. When I graduate, I want to try to get a job at like a community college teaching, or being like a student teacher or a TA. Because I do want to have a role where I can be like a mentor or teach or something like that. So then I started thinking, okay, Jasmine, since you feel like there's not really a profession that you completely fit into, what if you start your own business? So I've been contemplating starting my own kind of business where it kind of bridges the gap between what I want to do. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and get like a physical therapy degree so that I can open my own practice. And then, but before that, I want to go ahead and get a master's degree in business so I can learn how to run my own company, basically, because I like the idea of being my own boss. I don't like feeling unhappy with the fact that there's not something out there that is just like made for me. Like it's kind of like discouraging, but that's it's kind of discouraging when you see a bunch of people who know what they want to do and they're like making the steps to do it because there's something out there for them. But when you feel like you're kind of like stuck in limbo, like there's nothing that's specifically for you, it's like, okay, you kind of start to feel helpless. But I refuse to feel helpless. I want to start to kind of like make it. Like if it doesn't exist, I want to create it for myself. And then as far as like graduating and working, I really do hope that I can get like a teaching job somehow. Like a graduate teaching assistant or something, because I really do like the idea of making up lesson plans or helping people understand concepts. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I just say all of this just to show, like, not everybody in college, when you're about to graduate, knows what they're going to do with their life or has everything together. I think one of the biggest things you have to do, especially, and this is me preaching to myself too, is just to keep faith and just do what you know you're supposed to do, and the rest will follow, or the rest should follow. Because it is frustrating feeling like you don't know what you're going to do with your life, but you're supposed to know what you're going to do with your life because you're an adult and you're going to have to start paying some bills, okay? So I went ahead and I finished my makeup off camera because I'm almost done anyways. So basically what I was saying is I feel like it's a lot easier, and this is not to like shade any of those channels because those channels are actually really helpful, but I feel like it's really easy to have like a study channel where you show how to take notes and organization tips, and you never really like have to get personal, because you don't get personal. But I feel like I'm grateful that the college vlog side of YouTube is expanding, but I just hope that more and more people will start to get like really open and honest about the things that you can go through as a college student. I don't think I know very many people who are going through what I'm going through, like being a senior and not really knowing like what they're gonna do as a profession, or feeling like they don't have a profession that fits what they want to do. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk about what I'm dealing with, just in case someone else is like also struggling, like almost about to graduate and still doesn't know what they want to do with their life, or doesn't really feel like they have like a perfect fit for them out in the workforce. So hopefully any of you guys who watch this feel a little bit encouraged, like to know that hey, you're not always gonna know what you want. I have a plan, but it's just I have to do a little bit of extra work to get to what I truly want to do, and that's perfectly fine. I just have to stay calm and just kind of keep faith and just do what I can, take it one step at a time. And I really encourage anyone else who's going through the same thing, take everything one step at a time. It's not always going to be perfect. But yeah, that's just where I've been lately. So, you know, if you haven't seen that super dramatic video where I was upset that I wouldn't be graduating, go ahead and go watch that. But change of plans, I am graduating this December. Thank God. God is so good and he works in the weirdest ways, but I'm so happy. And I can't wait to kind of vlog that experience for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This week, I hopefully have a video up every single day. I go back to school on August 21st. Comment if you've already started or what day you start. Half of y'all probably not gonna do it, but I must say it anyways for the people who do. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.